Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, welcome to Friday. It's free for all Friday, which means we never know what we're going to do on a Friday. It's kind of an open grab, free grab for all. Well, today I tell you, I've been in a rather, what's the word I would say, melancholy or reflective mood. It's the 10th anniversary of the passing of my beloved drama teacher, Rusty. Many of you who have been with me for years may recall I've discussed her. She was in high school, my drama teacher. I met her when I was 14 years old in 1982, and I studied with her from 82 to 86. And she ended up becoming way more than just a drama teacher. She became a mentor to my life. Anyways, we're at the 10th anniversary. She died in 2011. And all this week she's been on my mind, and I thought, why is she coming to my mind? And then I looked at the calendar and I said, we're at the 10th anniversary of her death. So today I've been thinking about that all day and just feeling a little sad, I suppose, because she was one of the biggest influences in my life. You know, I stayed friends with her after high school, and she knew me all through college. I did theater productions with her even after high school. She was part of a company called Tapestry Theater, and she was part of Arena Stage. And anyways, I did a number of different things with her. And when I got my first apartment and had my first party, she came and brought me a housewarming gift. And she and I would get together and go for teas. We'd go to afternoon tea and talk about life and the world. An amazing person she was. Yeah, Rusty was a big part of my life. And after her death, I came to find out how far and wide was her influence. So many people had tributes posted online to her. I was amazed. I mean, not amazed because she was an amazing person. I guess I just never realized how far she extended out into the world. After I finished high school, she taught a few more years, and then she retired in the 1990s. And then she never retired. She just expanded her work into outside theater, outside of high school productions. And she's part of Little Theater of Old Town Alexandria, and she ended up doing a lot of television work as well. She was in the TV show Homicide, and she was in Unsolved Mysteries and a number of TV shows. But she didn't just teach me about drama, she taught me about life. But she said, if you want to understand life, study drama. And I think that's really true, because when you study drama, you understand the complexities of people's lives. As a teacher, Rusty would challenge young actors to stretch beyond their limitations. I remember it was the 9th grade, I was 14 at the time, and I played King Richard II. And we did a scene from Shakespeare. And it was a scene where King Richard was being taken away to his execution, and he had the last few moments with his wife. And the woman who played my wife, who was the queen, she was a senior, she was 17. And I felt very amazed that she would let me work with the seniors. You know, in those days, it's like when you were a freshman in high school, you know, the seniors, the upperclassmen it was a big deal. But she said, I have confidence in you. I believe you can do this role. And she gave me a chance. And what was amazing is that I think I did pretty well for that. It was hard for me because she said to me at the time, she said, you know, Bob, she says, in a few years, once you've really experienced love, she said, you'll be able to play this role deeper. She said, but I'm going to stretch you to try to get you understand the emotion. And it's funny because at that point, you know, 14 years old, you don't really have a lot of life experience to draw from. But she was right. After I grew older, I thought, boy, Rusty was right. If I replayed that role now, I could do it better. But she didn't let you just run away from your fear. She challenged you. She said, you're going to do this part, and I know you can do it. She was an amazing person. Everybody who met her was better for that connection. Well, Tubies, I'm going to have some good lunch today. Here we are at Indochin Restaurant, one of Psychic Bob's favorite restaurants, and we're going to go have some lunch. So come with us. Here we are, Indochin, my favorite restaurant. Well, Tubies, here I am, safely ensconced in my luxurious booth at Indochin, and look what arrived. My lunch arrived. I got beautiful basmati rice and curry chicken and a cold iced tea and some water. Ooh, Psychic Bob is living good. Oh, Tubies, this curry chicken looks just wonderful. I need these spices today. You know, the Indian food is very healing. That was good. You know, I get letters every day. People say, Psychic Bob, what jewelry are you wearing today? So I'll show you what I got on. Today I'm wearing one of my special charms. I don't remember if I've shown this to you before. I got it just a few weeks ago, but it's a guy doing karate. It's a karate charm. And he's doing a flying kick. I love karate, and I've studied karate, and I saw this lovely little charm, and I thought, that is so cool. I don't know if you guys can see it clearly, but it's a guy leaping in the air. There's his leg out. He's doing like a karate chop, and his leg is flying. So, karate kick. I'm wearing that because today I'm wearing a Cobra Kai shirt. You know, I'm crazy about the show Cobra Kai on Netflix. I'm not being endorsed by Netflix or Cobra Kai, but I watched this series and I'm waiting for season 4. But it's inspired me to get back into exploring karate, and I'm going to start doing kata work myself again in karate, because I love doing katas. I'm not so much into fighting as much as I love the movement and the form of karate, and I think it's very good for the health. So I got on my Cobra Kai shirt. I hope you guys can see that. Cobra Kai. And I got my karate pendant. Ah, Tubies, that was a wonderful lunch, I'm telling you. It's good to have good food on a day of, I guess it's a little bit of sorrow. I mean, I know that Rusty's in the spirit world, and she's over there. I know her. She's directing shows and producing plays and hanging out with Shakespeare. Oh, she loves Shakespeare. She introduced me to Shakespeare. I never appreciated when I studied in English class, but when I got into drama, Shakespeare came to life. Rusty said the reason you don't like Shakespeare is because it was never meant to be studied as a literature. It was meant to be experienced. And I think that's true. And when I started playing, and shows like Macbeth was the first Shakespeare show I ever did, I actually got an award. We did a play competition at Folger Theater in Washington, a very famous Shakespearean theater. And I won the festival award for the evilest villain. I played one of the murderers who murdered Banquo or somebody. I can't remember who I murdered now, but I murdered a bunch of people. And I played this crazy murderer, and I won the award for best performance. Yeah, Rusty taught me that. She said, you have to experience Shakespeare. Here we are by this lovely pond over near the restaurant. Look at all the ducks. Actually, that's geese. That's Canadian geese out on the water. Can you guys see that? They're all lined up in a row. I love this park over here. Here's some more of the extension. This is the little inlet of the pond. Over there's the main body, and it crosses through here. And we're going to go up to the little footbridge, and I'll show you guys that as well. Give a shout out to my buddy Gab. Gab, here's another footbridge. I haven't taken you over here, I don't think. It's been a while since I've been here. This is another little footbridge, which I think is just magical. Oh, look at this. Exotic birds over there. I thought I saw an alligator in this pond once too, but people said I didn't, but I still think I did. You know, as I've been thinking about my beloved drama teacher, Rusty, one of the other things that she taught me was she taught me a beautiful poem called The Desiderata. And I happen to have it here on my phone. I thought I'd read the Desiderata in memory of Rusty today. So it's the 10th anniversary of her death. Desiderata. Go placidly amidst the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, for even the dull and the ignorant, they too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexatious to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain or bitter, for always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let not this blind you to what virtue there is, for many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself, especially do not feign affection, nor be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune, but do not distress yourselves with dark imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You're a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, the universe, no doubt, is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive him to be. Oops, I can't see. Hold on a second. And whatever your labors and aspirations in the noisy confusion of life, keep peace in your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be cheerful. Strive to be happy. And this poem was written by Max Ehrmann in 1927. I don't think it was just a poem. I think he channeled universal truth. I think he channeled the wisdom of the cosmos. But Rusty taught me this, and it's stayed with me ever since. She made it a homework assignment for me one time. I think it's one of the best lessons I ever learned. Well, guys, I want to say thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me for a little while today. I've got a lot of work to do. A lot of you have been calling for private readings, and I want to say thank you. So I'm heading back now to go back into more psychic work, because I'm Psychic Bob, and that's what I do. But I really am glad we got to spend this time together, and thank you for listening to my reminiscences, what's the word? For my memories of Rusty. Yeah, it's a bit of a sad day for me. I mean, I know spiritually she's fine, but I miss her. And I miss the influence that she was on this earth. So I hold good thoughts today of her, and I extend my greetings and blessings to all of you, wherever you are. I hope that you're having a beautiful day, a day of peace, and I hope you'll get some time to explore the Desiderata. I'll put a link below for that. I want you guys to all study that. That's your homework assignment. You know, they say that the student eventually becomes the teacher. And I think in my case that's kind of true, because I've moved on to become a spiritual teacher to many people, and I feel very blessed and privileged to be in the position that I am. But I couldn't be half the teacher I am without the influences of amazing teachers who helped me along the way, like Rusty. So I share those thoughts with you today, and see my links below of my video from when she first passed 10 years ago. And you'll learn more about her influence in my life. You guys are the best. Psychic Bob loves you. Keep it here at Spiritual. You know we always got more coming. Listen, make sure to help Psychic Bob out. Like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends, and subscribe. We'd love you to be part of our channel. Hit that subscribe button. Hey, and don't forget, go over today and register for my psychic development class. We're going to hold class tomorrow on Saturday, and we're going to be studying how to receive and deliver messages from the spirit world. If you've been wanting to develop your psychic gifts, you have a chance now to join me for training one-on-one live. We're going to hold our meeting on Zoom tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon Eastern U.S. time, and we'd love for you to come join out. Go over to my website, PsychicBob.com, and you register. It's only $30 for the class, and we're going to meet on Zoom. So I will send out the Zoom link tomorrow on Saturday, about a half an hour before the class, around 11:30 a.m. Eastern U.S. time. So I hope you guys will come and join our class. $30, 2 hours training with one of America's top psychics. I don't think you're going to get a better deal than that anywhere. So come join us, will you? I'd love to see you guys. Links below. Well, Tubies, before I go, I thought I'd bring you here briefly to the Moon Temple, one of my sacred places where I reflect and commune with the gods. So as we go into our Moon Temple here, you can see its columns all the way around, a big domed roof. That way faces east, and that way faces west. So moonrise, moonset, sunrise, sunset, it's all here. But I thought while we're here, we'd just do a brief prayer. Join with me. Ancient ones of the starry skies, the sea and the earth, we invoke you now and ask your blessing on all the teachers of the world. Let us call to mind those influences who have inspired and uplifted us and helped us on our journey. And today I offer prayer for all the teachers of the world and for all the students who have the fortune to meet them. May all of my Tubies have the blessing of having at least one blessed teacher in their life to help them in their time of need and their time of learning. May the teachers of the world be blessed, and may all the students be blessed, and may they come together to learn, to be inspired, to nurture each other. Ancient ones, we call on thee. So mote it be. So mote it be. Well, Tubies, I'm glad we got to hang out. Make sure to like this video, favorite, to share with your friends, and hit subscribe. And don't forget, go over and register for tomorrow's psychic development class over at my website at PsychicBob.com. Those links are below. Thanks for hanging. I love you. We'll be back here tomorrow for Saturday night seance. We're going to open the door to the spirit world and see who has messages for us. We'll see you then. Until then, may all of you always blessed be.